Hey guys, again. Hi. Don't mind my teeth. I know I haven't been on in a while, and I'm sorry for that, but school's gotten a big part of my life. Now, next week I have finals, so you won't see me for at least another week, maybe Thursday if lucky, but other than that, probably not. So far I'm doing good. I gotta get a bunch of math lessons done so I can at least keep my grade up. I think I'm doing okay in my sociology, and then my communication is B's. But I have to get my math done this week before Monday comes, like literally before Monday, because that's when my math final is. Now, I am very excited about the whole Doctor Who Christmas special coming up. And yes, I did watch the 50th. Now that I find out that the Doctor, John Hurt did play a Doctor, that means 9 was 10, 10 was 11, 11 was 12. Which also makes sense that, in the very last episode, which I will try to put up in just a moment, sorry. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll probably turn it up as high as I can. Now, we already know who's playing the Doctor, but it's still nice to know. Okay, here's the thing. I'll turn it down for the moment until we get to the right part. So I'm going to be talking about probably 13 days before Christmas Day, which is the 25th, about the Doctors. Now I'm going to because for a certain reason, as I'm for sure, December 25th is on a Wednesday. 24th I'm going to try to leave if I have any opportunity in the morning for the first or the 13th Doctor, whatever we do know about him. The other 12 days before that, I will try to talk about the other Doctors and what my views are on each of them, more than what I did when I was talking about each Revisited. I'm going to try to say some more facts, and if not, maybe I'll just repeat what I'll just talk about different things. I'm gonna try to. I'm also gonna try to at least talk about maybe not just the Doctors, but also some of the characters during the time that I have after next week is over. So the 16th through the 18th, I might talk about some other characters from Doctor Who. Yes, this time I will make time to do this, because I'm going to only try to if I don't get one more day of work, I'm going to try to just leave it as is. And do that. Okay, I think I'm close to the part.
Don't worry. I started a very long time ago.
Calling the War Council of Gallifrey. This is the Doctor.
You might say I've been doing this all my lives.
Good luck.
2,
Ready? Commencing calculation.
8,
Across the boundaries of the
5, and 6,
Lock onto his coordinates.
and
For my next straight.
9.
I didn't know when I was well off. All 12 of them. No, sir. All 13.
Okay, now that last part, if you could hear, which was, if you couldn't, he said, no sir, all 13. That was Peter Capaldi, who is going to be the next Doctor. Now, I'm excited for this. I really want to see how they're going to do this last episode. Now, originally, I thought the last episode they did earlier this year was, way before the 50th started, was the last episode. And then when I found out about the 50th, I thought, okay, maybe that's when they regenerate him. No, sadly, I was mistaken. They are regenerating him in this Christmas special, which I should have known better. Now, this is the last Doctor. I'm going to go over a little bit of information since I have 9 minutes before I have to leave. Now I thought maybe there possibly it's not going to end there. Now, I can't say I'm right or wrong. We're going to have to find out once this 13th Doctor has to regenerate, which hopefully won't be too soon, because I really want to see how long this guy lasts. Now, as I've talked about before, there have been many Doctors that had short times and many Doctors that had long. Probably I'll take it down for that, but once I start talking about the Doctors, I'll take down my paper thing and talk about each one. And then, sorry about that, stupid computer. But the longest running one was actually Tom Baker, who played the Fourth. Now, my father actually watched Tom Baker when he was a kid. So that's how and I didn't find out until we started watching the revisits. Now, the second longest running one is David Tennant. And then most of the time, the rest of them I've only had 3 at most. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the first, actually no, 4, because the third Doctor had 4 years, it turns out. The first 2 Doctors had 3, then the third had 4, 4 had 7. Peter Davison had 3 years, and then, I'm going by actual years though, I'm not going by, excuse me, but you're going to hear me talk, but you're not going to see me for a minute. Oh, maybe I did have it on right. I don't know. Oh, no, I didn't. But, then, sadly, there we go. 6th Doctor only had 2 years. Now, I'm going by years, not by seasons, because if anyone before what we thought was the 9th Doctor, I haven't seen really a good deal, except for number 8, which was the one movie, which I will also get to in a couple minutes. And as you can see, I'm doing a little bit better with my my talking. I finally got done with my last speech, and I think I nailed it. I'll find out on Wednesday. But until then, I have to evaluate myself, which is part of my final, so I gotta do another writing thing. Yay. Back to topic. Sylvester McCoy was the one that got me very confused. He had 2 years originally, but then he showed up in the 8th Doctor's movie, which was in 1996. Now, I don't know why they stopped it after that, or why the Doctor, paused after that. Like, he still probably did adventures, but they just weren't aired. But then they decided to regenerate him back in 1996. Now, I was only 3 years old at the time. Joy. The last Doctor, stopped, filming, which was Sylvester McCoy, 4 years before I was born. So technically I grew up with the 8th Doctor. Like, even though I didn't watch the Doctor Who until this year, and the Christmas special from last year, the Christmas Carol one, or was it the Wood one? I don't know. But I did watch Doctor Who before these revisits, and the first episode I ever watched was Matt Smith in A Christmas Carol. But technically, if I did watch Doctor Who since I was a kid, I would have been starting with the 8th Doctor's movie, and then I would have had to wait a few years for when Christopher Eccleston starred in 2005, which was when I was, gosh, I hate math. Let's see. I'm better when it's like between 1993 and 99, and then 10 and 13, of course, or 2000, and then 10 and then 13, of course. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot, I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 10, 2004. I was only, oh gosh, I was between like 10 and 15 years old. I don't know which. But Christopher Eccleston had 1 year only, and I don't know why he decided to leave. Maybe because he didn't think he wanted to do this anymore, which was sad, because I would have loved to see him in another season, but the way they did go out was good. Then David Tennant, one of my favorite doctors. He is my big time favorite, but I also like Matt Smith, and then of course Tom Baker and Paul McGann, and Christopher Eccleston, but more or less David Tennant in Christopher Eccleston's costume. So I don't know why, I like him in that costume better than. But he lasted 5 years, so he was the second longest running doctor. Then Matt Smith, and this would be his 3rd year, so it's the medium. And then but then now we have to add John Hurt to that, which now makes. Well, technically, I don't feel like I should count John Hurt, since he was a doctor that the doctor didn't want to remember. Even if any of you guys still didn't see it, sorry if I ruined anything, but I'm gonna be ruining stuff. Since he was, even though now it's like John Hurt nor David Tennant's gonna remember it, just Matt Smith, for some apparent reason. So the way it helps with the storyline, because they can't go and change the past of past seasons, because that would be doing it wrong. But it makes sense, and I'm hoping that this this special is going to help also in that. Now, if you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, I'm sorry, but I will try. I'm going to actually try to pull it up right now. And I know I'm already into 12 minutes. And I know I still sound like I'm a little babbly, but at least it's better than what I used to be. Now, we all know that Trenzalore is a big thing that's big thing to the Doctor. It's where he's supposed to die. Now, we don't know if that's supposed to be like at the very end of all of his lives that he has, or not. Now, there's many things that made me confused. Now, at least the John Hurt thing was solved and resolved, so I can accept him as somewhat of a doctor, but never a doctor, because Peter Capaldi is the 12th Doctor in my heart, and that way it also makes the perfect calendar. Unless you want to add a 13th month, like astrologers want to add a 13th sign. I still don't accept it, though I do like what they went with. Now, if I can just get now I'm going to probably be a couple minutes late leaving, but here we go. This is the first teaser trailer that they ever showed. And I'll read off whatever it says when it does. This Christmas. Sorry. This Christmas.
This planet. What's it called?
Trenzalore.
Silence will fall. And now, it's official that they are premiering on Christmas Day. As far as I'm concerned, we can't look it up in advance on our DVRs, sadly. At least not this far in advance. It'll only go up to a week. So it'll be like, at most, I think. Not even that. So maybe I'll check it when I come home and make any corrections. But as far as I'm concerned, December 25th is when the Doctor's 2013 Christmas special is supposed to start. Hopefully, and then I don't know how soon after that they're going to start the Doctor Who series with the new Doctor. Now, Clara is supposed to be his new companion in this series, I'm hoping, because it would be kind of sad not to see her for at least one more season. They had her on for 2, I believe. I'm not sure. Everything's been all jumbled, timely, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, and all that crud. Sorry. At the moment, I'm just like, bleh. Hopefully maybe we'll get to see some old. I saw the Daleks, I saw the Angels. I don't know if I saw Cybermen on there, but let's just see what happens. Hopefully they will have some good some allies on their side besides him and Clara, as well as some whatever new ones. Hey, kitty. Don't bite me. Now tomorrow I won't be talking tomorrow. Like I said, I've got all of next week I'm busy. So probably by the 16th or 17th you will hear me talking about probably Torchwood, River Song, the past companions that we all know and love. And it's my cat. But until then, you're going to have to wait a little longer. Now, there are some other things that did come to an end. I know I talked about Cora's ending, which was very sad. I hope the next season will be a lot better. Again, I'm going to say, if they don't put her with either Bolin or someone that seems perfect for her by the end of this the series, like the entire Cora series, I'm going to be pissed. Now, there's possibility of a 4th one, but we don't know that yet. Now, I'm going to stop this because it's been too long. This is Ali signing off. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Comment on Facebook, comment to me on Facebook or on YouTube if you are friends with me on Facebook. What do you think this new Doctor is going to be like? I've heard that he swears a lot in this one. I doubt that, because now the kids are kind of getting into it, even though it's not a kids show, quote unquote, from one of my friends. So, see you later.